Stand by. Yours.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I was invited down to the launch the other week at the BBC
Club.
Yeah. How was it to sort of be performing to such a small, intimate?
It was really strange at first because it was so early in the day.
Yeah.
And to be performing in the place when it's daylight was like, But I mean, eventually it felt really nice. The turnout was nice.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, funny enough, for those kind of gigs, you actually get more nervous than when you're doing a proper gig. Because the audience is so close to you, know everybody, so it's like, but yeah, on day it was nice. It was nice.
And was it great to sort of finally be showcasing the new album? I mean, how long in the making has it been?
About 10 years. No. I mean,
Really?
it's just we just do it bit by bit, and just added things. So it's enjoyable doing it like that because usually when you make an album, you just got a set period to do it in. But this one, we just like took our time and did it.
So looking at that, then, oh sorry.
Your bracelets are just jingling a bit. Could you transfer one to the other arm, or is that not a no as well?
What's that?
The bracelets, could you just take one off? One's fine, just obviously.
Sorry.
Thank you. Cheers.
Really observant, Rasta.
Shove that one out there, shove that one out there.
I'll let the viewer get that.
So you got the double A side. What was it about? Why did you go for the double A side, and what was about these tracks that stood out for you?
I think the double A side is, don't like B, just always like A. Aswad starts with A, so we just make everything A. So there's no B side, everything's an A side. You have an A side and the other side's an A side. Pick what you like.
Good answer, Tony, good answer.
So good, like positive spin on everything.
That's right.
Is
that's
that what
right.
Aswad's about?
Well, that's what's always kept us going from day one. I mean, we've been around for a while, as most people would know. So it has been trying to keep positive. We enjoy what we do, and that's what's kept us going here for so long.
How long has it been now?
I can't remember.
I can't remember at all. A few
Can't
years.
remember day one.
Yeah, that's a few years.
When did you realise that you'd made it?
Have we made it?
Can you remember?
I
Yeah,
don't
you've
know.
made
Have
it.
we?
You've
I don't
definitely
know.
made it.
We know a few people know us. Making it, I don't think. For us, I mean, we were around for a good while before we had the first chart entry. So by that time, we were used to the music business as it was. I suppose all that happened when we had the number one, We Don't Turn Around, was, I suppose we just got more people saying Aswad.
Yeah.
You know, saying made it. I don't think we ever realised that we'd made it.
Yeah, cause, I mean, to be honest, I was looking on the internet the other day, and I saw something that I forgot about. Us playing in Glastonbury, and the reaction in the crowd and the amount of people that was there is like, huh? And that's years before Don't Turn Around.
Yeah, and that's before we had
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Glastonbury's just incredible though, isn't it?
That's
I
a
mean,
wicked
there's
gig.
a lot of love in that place.
Yeah,
I
really
don't
good.
know what it is, but you know, if you could
I think I know
that.
what it is, but I can't say it to you.
I think I do as well. So what year was that you were at Glastonbury?
Oh my God, we've done it every year for about 4 years.
Yeah.
That was in the 80s.
Yeah, it must have been the 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
About 84, 80, 83, something like that.
Mm.
I think the first time I went was about 89.
89. Was that the mudslide one?
That was when Kiss were on the main stage.
Wow.
Not Kiss. What am I on about? Sorry, hang on. Now that's what
Aerosmith.
Glastonbury's all about.
You've been to quite a few. We can tell you've been to quite a few. It's all good.
That was when. Oh God, my brain's gone dead. Anyway, ignore me. I'm blank now. So I'll come back to you on that one. Oh God, no. I hope it's going to bug me. Love Cats. Cure. That was it.
Oh, the Cure. I heard that from behind the camera. Yeah, the Cure.
He's my assistant.
This would be on Outtake TV.
Yeah.
When you answer the questions.
Oh dear. So, I mean, I can remember you going to number one. I pretend I'm not young enough, but
We too, as well.
and it's great. But the thing is, like, you still seem to have the same energy, and you know, for the music and just. But what is it that's like maintained your interest, and is music your life?
It's just our life, and we love our job and we enjoy it. I mean, sometimes it's stressful, but most of the time it's really enjoyable. Especially when you make an album and then it's out and some people buy it, and then you do a show and people are singing back the songs that you wrote and made in the album. It's just a satisfying feeling.
So you've got the launch gig coming up. How's it going?
We ain't done it yet.
No, I mean the preparation.
Yeah, on September the 14th, I think it is. We're launching the LP and the new single.
City Rock.
At Bush Hall in Shepherd Bush.
Uxbridge Road, that's
Yeah,
actually.
really local.
So you can come along if you want.
Yeah, it's a nice venue. I like it there.
Yeah, I've been there once. I went there once to see a band.
It's very chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of you out there, please come. We need you. We need the support, yeah?
Absolutely. So when you said obviously it was like quite a relaxed sort of, you wanted to get this album right and it just grew, and when it was right to release, you've gone with it. But you know, what was it that you wanted to not achieve but deliver? What is new with this album?
Well, on this album, it wasn't anything new that we wanted to achieve. It's just that we hadn't recorded an LP for about 6 years or whatever.
10 years.
Or 10 years, yeah.
So I've got it out.
Yeah, so we've been on the road. We've done a few gigs here and there. So at the time we went to record, we've got a new label, and we kind of roughly knew what kind of songs we're doing. But then sometimes you're recording, you get other things that come in. So you kind of go, what does this one fit here, or shall we wait till the next one, or shall we do it now, or whatever? And then you're doing things. And the way technology is now, because you're able to change things if you feel like changing it, sometimes you do because you can. And you just need somebody to go, yeah, that's all right, And that's the wicked thing between me and Drummie. At least between us, it's either yes or no.
Yeah.
There ain't no maybe we should or maybe, it's either yes or it's no. And and that's how it works.
And I mean, as part of the new technology, like the album's like Back to the Future in a way, like back to our roots, but with a new edge on it. If that makes sense.
No, definitely. So, Aswad then, Aswad now. What if I ask you, say, Aswad from 20 years ago?
And that's what now.
What do you do differently? What's changed? Are you partying still as much? Are you kind of more?
I think what's changed. We've used we've worked with a couple of people on this album who probably wasn't around when we started.
That's the difference, and there's less members as well.
So is that like tighter for you though? Is that easier to get along and less sort of,
I think it's good actually. It just shows the longevity of what we've been doing. The nice thing is when we started out, that whole what we call reggae scene in England and didn't really exist when we started. So I think as a band we helped to pioneer that side of it and watch the roots grow. I mean, we've had bands like Loose Ends, Soul to Soul, and reggae bands and reggae DJs who weren't around when we started. And I'd like to think we helped to pave the way for that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in the year 2009, we're still here. We ain't moving.
So are you down with new technology then? Sort of. Do you Twitter? You've got a MySpace?
We've got a MySpace. I've got a mobile phone. I've never tweeted, but I've heard it. Everybody's twittering all over the place.
When it comes to technology, me myself, I don't even have to turn my laptop on. I'm telling you.
But I mean, the business has changed. We've noticed that much because, like I said, we put a single out, and the only time you see a physical single is on the promos. After that, it becomes something that comes out the air somewhere and appears on your computer. In my early days, I remember being able to go out to the record shop and buy a single. Now you can't buy singles anymore. That's a big change for us.
Who influences you now? Do you still listen to a lot of new music?
Oh, definitely. There's loads of artists out there. I mean, even away from reggae. I mean, I listen to is it King of Leon?
Kings of Leon, yeah, great.
And he's got a wicked voice.
Yeah.
He's got a wicked voice. I mean, I heard a remix of him the other day. There's loads of artists. Even the reggae market. There's loads of new artists. We did a gig the other day in San Francisco, and where the gig was like.
Humboldt County.
Yeah, Humboldt County is like Little House on the Prairie places, but the whole reggae fraternity was up there.
Wow.
Freddie McGregor, Toots and the Maytals, loads of bands.
Yeah. And there was a guy there called Gentleman from Germany, a white reggae artist.
Yeah, from Germany.
And he headlined actually, and the crowd just loved it.
It's quite a big reggae movement in every country in the
That's
world,
right.
isn't there?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just that
right.
it doesn't necessarily get airplay on
That's
Radio
right.
1 or wherever.
Yeah, that's
and-
why we have to keep shouting about it and
Yeah.
talking about it. Because I mean, we tour around the place. I mean, you go to places like Italy, Germany, France. The other day we was in Portugal, and reggae is big.
Yeah.
You go to America, and everywhere
Yeah.
you go, you can tour America. And let's say if you tour America, you can tour, and by the time you finish touring America, it's time to start again.
Start doing again, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's just how it is. So yeah, there's reggae is big out there. It's just that I suppose all the airways don't always pick it up, but it's out there definitely.
Yeah, it's timeless as well in a way,
That's
though, isn't
right.
it? I mean,
That's right.
it rejuvenates itself and moves on. I'm not saying it never changes, but somehow
What we're
there's a
trying to
thread.
change actually is that in England people only seem to think about reggae when the sun's shining.
Yeah.
But we're a band that we play all the year round, so we're trying to get people to enjoy reggae in February, March, November, December, October.
In carnival time.
That's the one we haven't cracked yet. That's the one we haven't cracked yet. Not just summer. Yeah, we're a band the whole year round.
Bring some sunshine into the house in the
right.
winter. That's it.
That's right.
So, what's the favourite track for you on the album?
Ooh, what a horrible
We said
question.
that in
that
stereo.
Wow.
What's
wow.
my favourite track?
Um,
That's for everybody else to pick up, really.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
not-
we
that's
make
really
them, so it's
Which
hard
track
to...
came first then? What would you say shaped the album?
That's a good one. What came first?
I think what really started is the Howard Jones tune.
Yeah.
Because we've had that for about
Yeah, that's
10
right.
years.
Yeah, What Is Love? We had that as a demo. We'd met Howard Jones at what do you call it? Music fair.
Yeah.
Music fair where they bring out all the new equipment and everything. So we'd gone in there because we were musicians and we want to know what's out there, what's happening new in technology and everything. So funny, as we were walking in, Howard Jones was in the corridor, like talking to some other people. And as he saw us, he just turned and looked at us in amazement, like, "Oh, Aswad, what are you doing here?"
Yeah. What are you doing here?
So we were like, "We mean what we're doing? come to see what's going on." And he goes, "Well, you don't need to be here." So we mean, "What do you mean we don't need to be here?" He says, "Well, you know how to do your things already. You're a live band. You play your things. You play your equipment and all of that." And we were kind of like stood there in amazement, like, why would we want to come here? And basically, what he's trying to tell us is that we've been a band for a long time.
Yeah.
We play live, so we don't really need samplers and all these other things.
Yeah.
But for us, we grew up on listening to dub music from
Yeah.
Jamaica, which was dub music was like technologies, echo machines and everything. So we've always been into technology to see what else we can get out of the equipment, and then through that, we're messing around on writing, doing a bit of demos here and there, and then for some reason we started singing. Drummie started to sing "What Is Love," and I kind of felt that's not all bad actually. And we knocked up a demo in quick time, so it'd just been sitting there. And then we must have played it to somebody with some other tracks, and somebody picked up the track and goes, "Oh, that's a good tune."
I think it was John Arlison.
And yeah, I think it was John Arlison, our manager at the time.
No, at the time.
Yeah, at the time. And basically, that's funny enough. That's where it started from. I mean, it's the weirdest track to start from, but that's where it actually started from, for real.
And you know what? Howard Jones is not the only person to ask us what we're doing here. Like when we had been Downton Around in the charts, we walked into the BBC studio to do Top of the Pops, and we saw Aha in there. And they looked at us and went, "What are you doing here?" I went, "Oh, we're number one." He just couldn't understand it.
Seriously.
Yeah,
True story.
shocking. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he goes, "What are you doing there?"
What's his name? Morton? I can't remember his name.
Morton Harkin.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And so what were they with? Take on Me or something like that?
Something
was
like
it?
that.
That
Yeah.
was around about the time, yeah.
Because find out all those periods you can remember, because it's the same bands are around at the time, or on that
Yeah.
month break or whatever. We all end up in the same places. So
Yeah.
you're doing the shows here, you see the same people, you're doing the same thing. Because we were good friends with Bros when they were around at the time too.
Yeah.
God, I remember that. The bottle tops in the shade.
What's the name of the bit? Grouch.
Bottle tops,
Yeah.
ripped jeans.
That's right.
Doc Martens. It was brilliant. So AHA thought they were too good for. I don't know.
They just didn't understand what we was doing on Top of the Pops.
They knew us as a band, so I
Yeah.
think they were just shocked that we'd actually got a tune that was actually in the charts at the time.
Yeah.
And I think we felt good to say we're number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're proud.
What was it about that track that you think people really identified with? Because even now, you just like sing it and everyone's, knows it, remembers it, or has found it since then.
I think the main thing of that song is actually that it got airplay. Because a lot of the time you put out a reggae track, then they just ignore it. And we got airplay, and we got some TV shows, and it just escalated from there.
Do you remember the video for it?
Yeah.
Because you had to have really. It was all about videos.
Yeah,
What are you
it
going
was.
to do for the video?
And the
What are
trouble
you
is,
going to do for
what?
the
We
video?
almost didn't make a video for that song, or wasn't sure if the record company were going to make a video, but we demanded a video because that's what was going on at the time. Bands were out there, you could play live, but videos got you out to certain places you couldn't go to. So at the time, when we saw what was going on, we decided, well, we want a video. That's what everybody else does. We're in a proper record company, and we want to make a proper video. And they wasn't sure at first, and we put our foot down and says, yes, we want a video. And the rest is history, man.
I think what actually happened is that we done a really weird photo shoot for the single. And the picture, there was the three of us on a horse. And the record company just went, oh,
Yeah.
why don't we do a video like that?
Yeah, because we done a photo shoot, and the photo shoot, we saw the photo shoot, we didn't like the photo shoot, it just didn't do anything. And for some reason, at this point of our career, we were really adamant about certain things. So we're in a proper record company, so we want proper treatment and proper things. So we didn't like the pictures. So we demanded that we get another photo shoot. And then we got this, I don't know what you call it, stylist or somebody, and they came in and we did this photo shoot with some horse and some clothes. And, and all of a sudden, when the record company, like Drummie said, when the record company saw it, they went, oh, there's something that we can work with. It was only a picture. Yeah, we made a video, and what else happened.
The funny thing about the horse thing as well is that when we was actually making the video in Almeria, they said they want us to ride these horses. And when we saw the size of these horses, and we had to get up on them, we were like, oh my God. And eventually, we got on the horses, but they wouldn't move.
Well, I think I struggled on mine. I don't think I moved on mine.
I didn't think my horse would move either. It's like we couldn't get the horse to move.
In the video, we're actually riding the horse. We don't, is it?
It's just getting on.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
just
right.
getting on the
Yeah,
horse.
that's right.
And then they're like, get him off!
Yes, get me off, get me off. Yeah, for real. A horse is a big animal. You don't know that until you stand up beside it, really.
Can you remember where you were when you found out you'd gone to number one?
I remember.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
remember.
this. We was at the Smash Hits doing a photo shoot, and we knew we were number 4. So the girl from the record company phoned up to find out what number we went to. She just went like this. And me just went, what? She goes, number 1. And the photographer said, what? You number 1 in the charts? Photographer in Smash Hits didn't even know himself.
Yeah.
How did you celebrate?
Oh, it was mad because I think at that point,
Is that true?
after that, when we left Smash Hits, we got into our manager's car, and he went, "Watch this," and he just started to change the radio stations one by one,
Wow.
and all the radio stations, Don't Turn Around, was playing,
Every station.
and it's almost unreal because I heard the song, but I just couldn't get that feeling that it was us. It was like, well, yeah, I know we're in Aswad. I know we're part of Aswad. We're in Aswad. but it was something that happened out there. It's hard to pull yourself towards and say, well, boy, yeah, that's you. Until I remember the next day, Monday, going out and buying the newspaper.
To see if it's real.
And see if it's real.
Wow.
And then look at the charts coming down, and when at the top of it said Aswad, #1, Don't Turn Around.
Oh, wow.
And I went, wicked.
Yeah, and the other wicked thing about that as well is we was on tour. I remember that same Monday, we had to drive to Edinburgh with a tour bus. And Edinburgh was voted #1 city at that time. I mean, even on stage, it was packed. And the whole audience kept on singing, #1, #1, #1.
Right through the whole
All
show.
the way through the show. We were both #1.
Yeah, in fact, we had a crew because we had to go and do interviews and that. So we the rest of the band went up to Edinburgh, and we'd gone somewhere else. And then when we arrived in Edinburgh, we couldn't find our crew. And when we found out what had happened, the crew had been out celebrating. They were working with a band that was #1. They were in the #1 city, and they found themselves up the top of this cathedral, up in the roof of some cathedral somewhere. They just completely
I think it's
lost
Edinburgh
it.
Castle, actually.
Yeah, Edinburgh Castle. I think that's what it was.
And the whole crew were totally drunk.
Yeah, seriously.
No other word for it.
They celebrated more than us.
Yeah,
Quite
definitely.
right, quite right. Because What Is Love was #1 for ages as well, wasn't it? Not for Howard Jones though, wasn't it?
For
So
Howard
was it
Jones,
around
no.
the same time?
I think I can't remember exactly when. I mean, I remember the song when it came out and everything. I can't remember exactly when it was.
It's definitely 80s, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely 80s. It's
Yeah,
probably it might have been before Don't Turn Around actually.
Yeah, I think it was before.
Yeah, it
Don't
would
Turn
have
Around.
been before Don't Turn Around. What Is Love? Yeah.
And how is Howard these days?
We haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him, but but we did get a message back from him. He said he'd heard this single and he likes it and hope it does well for us. Yeah.
What is it about now though? It seems like though that sort of period and music and just people it seems to know a lot of sentiment for that time where 80s used to be like don't mention the 80s. And now everyone's back in love with it. Why is that?
I don't know, people will start coming around. Maybe people get bored with like the newer style of music and the new songs, and they're like getting back to the 80s.
Something's a bit more real,
Yeah.
possibly.
We
Who
should
knows?
start go back to new romantic, shouldn't we?
You want to get that horse out again? It's probably in the glue factory right now.
Oh no, that was mean.
The poor horse.
The one's still alive, yeah.
Do you think the music industry was more decadent then than now? I mean,
Decadent. That word says a lot. Decadent.
I think it's changed so much because for a start, back in those days, I mean, I don't think CDs were really around then. Everything was on
No.
vinyl.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Tape.
vinyl there. Yeah.
Yeah, you get an album cover, you see a big cover, you have to physically pick up the album and take it with you. Now you just go on the computer and there it is.
Yeah, I think things have changed. I mean, I don't know what it is. It probably there's not as much. I don't know, not as much bands around. There's a lot of solo artists now,
yeah.
and that's basically because of technology. You almost don't need a band to make a record. So a lot of people just sit in front of computers. But I think if there was more bands out there, then that word you mentioned, decadent, probably get more of that.
Yeah.
The whole music business thing. Yeah, like what used to happen in the Brit Awards, early days, and yeah, I know what you mean. It's just hard to explain it, but I know where it comes
Yeah.
from. Even though we've always been good.
Wow.
Bleep. Yeah. I mean, stay on the right road.
Stay on the right road, or at
Yeah.
least get back on the road. As long as you can crawl back onto the road,
you know what I mean?
you're okay. Just don't fall off
Yeah.
it completely.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So, I mean, the sort of prospect of touring has never gone from your mind. You know, you're always
That's the
like
best part of it.
live. It's always that's what it's
That's
about.
the best part of it.
Because when we were making an album or singles, we always toured.
Yeah.
Because that's the best part of being a musician, I think, is playing to people and the reaction between each other. It's,
Yeah, it's like going back to the Don't Turn Around. When we was on the road touring for Don't Turn Around, what usually happens in the music business is you have your hits, and then once you've had your hits, then you go out on the road and tour. What happened with us on Don't Turn Around, for some reason, we were on the road touring before we put out the song. So while we was touring on the road, the song was climbing the charts bit by bit. So we were actually on the road while we had the number one. We didn't wait till it was number one and then did it. So that period was wicked because people were coming to the show. Everybody knew we were number one. We were touring. So it was a different way around. Right now, we're not touring at the moment, but we're constantly working. We've got shows here and there. Yeah. Probably later on, once the LP is on the road properly, they will probably do a proper tour around England. And see if we can meet some friends we haven't seen for a good while.
Well, everyone's back. I'll tell you who are back. Aha.
Oh yes, I saw it. In fact,
there's loads of bands that have come back on the road lately. You look at back a newspaper now, you see all these bands now from 80s. Yeah, everybody's back on the road.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think probably just people want to see some good music again. You know.
That's right. You said it. You said it.
I know I went to the launch party of our bass player. He had a new band, and it was down in Eastcote on the top floor. And I actually went there and saw them.
Wicked.
Yeah, but the bass player's got his own band as well. I can't remember his name.
Mags.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, and they sounded wicked. I can't remember the band either.
She knows the band very well, you know.
No, I just know.
Yeah.
I don't know the Cure and Kiss, but get them mixed up. You know, same thing, isn't it? Bit of lipstick. So, for people who obviously haven't heard the album yet, in a nutshell, why should they go out and get it?
Because reggae music's back, Aswad's back, and it's roots rock reggae. It's a must-have.
Yeah, when you listen to reggae music, it always gives you a good feeling, sweet feeling, lovely feeling, beautiful feeling, any feeling that's good.
Regardless of the weather.
And regardless of the weather. That's right.
Always take the weather with you.
Yeah.
So it's a September launch, so you're going to take the sunshine through to the winter.
Yeah,
That's right.
I bet it'll be really sunny in September.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's
My
been
pleasure.
great talking about the music, and it's been great reminiscing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, can I get you to do an ident, please?
No.
Don't look
That's a
at me.
straight answer. No.
Yeah, what is it?
And it's hi, we're Aswad, we're Aha,
No. With the Cure.
Yeah, we're not aha, we're
Cure.
Aswad, yeah.
and you're watching Entertainment Now.
Entertainment Now.
Guys, leaning together with slightly different shots. So
No
look
problem,
straight
no
down the lens,
No
yeah?
problem.
Entertainment Now, yeah? Hi, I'm Drummie,
And I'm Tony.
together we're known as
Aswad.
Aswad. And you're watching Entertainment Now.
Thank you.
Okay.